Hey there tech fans, Rick here again with another review, and today I have the DJI Mini SE drone, which I think may be the perfect drone for any new flyer. What DJI's built here is a small drone that flies like a big drone. Don't let its size fool you. It does look like a toy drone, but what they've done is taken a lot of the sophisticated technology only found in their larger and more expensive drones and somehow shrunk it down to fit into a 250 gram package. Now that weight's important because any drone that's under 250 grams is considered an ultralight drone and doesn't need to be registered with the FAA, and you can fly it pretty much anywhere you can fly any other drone as long as you're not in an NFZ near airports or prisons or other protected areas. You can put it up and fly to your heart's content. Now the specifications on this drone really blew my mind when they first released it, because what DJI was trying to build with this drone was a simple drone that anybody could fly at a price point that most people can afford. So the specifications are pretty impressive, and I'll start off with the camera because buying a drone like this, the whole reason you're putting it up in the air is to capture some amazing footage and some great pictures. So they built in a 1/2.3 inch sensor, which is a pretty good size sensor for a drone like this. And it allows it to capture 2.7K video at 30 frames a second or 1080p video at 60 frames a second, which is really good video. It also flies for 30 minutes on a single charge. That's unheard of with most drones. You'll probably get 10 or 15 minutes out of most drones, so the fact that it'll fly 30 minutes on a single battery is pretty incredible. It gives you a lot of airtime. It can fly really far away, so you can fly this drone up to 2.5 kilometers away and still have a great signal to the drone between that and your controller. And the cool part is, you're getting a first-person view in 720p from the camera back to the controller on your phone. So when you connect your phone up to the controller, you're going to see exactly what the drone sees. So when you're flying, you can avoid obstacles, you can sort of get the perfect shot and get the framing you want. Another cool thing about it is it's using a 3-axis stabilized gimbal. Now, a lot of drones on the market claim stabilization factors where they can sort of stabilize it, but they're doing that digitally. What the Mini SE is doing is actually moving the gimbal. The actual camera is mounted on a gimbal, so as the drone shifts, the gimbal moves in the opposite direction to keep your video rock solid up in the air. And that's really important. And they've also sort of matured the algorithm that controls how that gimbal moves. So when you're flying this, you're going to get buttery smooth video up in the air. They built in a lot of features too to make you an expert pilot the day you buy it. A lot of the drones out there on the market, you're going to spend a couple of days or a week just getting the basics down of how to take off, how to fly, how to frame a shot. With this one, it's got automatic takeoff. You hit a button, it takes off. It's got 4 different flight modes that you can use. It's got droney, rocket, circle, and helix, which means out of the box, you can put it up in the air, hit a button, and it'll circle you to get the perfect shot and keep you in the center of that shot. Or if you're doing like a droney, you hit the button and it flies away from you and keeps you in the center of the shot. So literally within a couple of minutes of flying the drone, you can have some amazingly good footage on there. The other thing I love about it is the portability of it. It's 249 grams, and when you fold it up, between the drone and the controller, these 2 units take up less space than a pair of sneakers in my bag, so I can take this with me everywhere. And that's really important because a lot of the larger drones, even though they've got better cameras, they can fly a little longer, they can fly a little further, it's always a decision to bring them along because they're so big, and the drone's big, and the batteries are big, and the charger's big. With this one, it's small enough where you're never going to think about bringing it along, and you're going to find that it's with you more often than a larger drone would be, which means you're going to capture more footage, and you're going to fly it more often, and you're going to have a lot more fun with it. So DJI's really built a product here that's designed for the first-time flyer to introduce you to the hobby, but give you a sophisticated enough drone that knows where it is when it takes off. It flies away. If it runs low on battery power, it'll turn around and come home and land right where you took off. So there's tons of safety features built into it. And I think DJI's really got a home run on their hands with the Mini SE. So that's pretty much it for today. I appreciate you watching. I hope you found this video helpful. And until next time, stay nerdy.